Hi, I'm Roberta. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a delicious, easy Portuguese snack called peixinhos da horta, which means little fishes of the garden. It's actually green bean fritters, so these are our little fishes from the garden. Now this is a dish that I've had at Bibo many times. In fact, it's one of my always must-have dishes when I'm there. So I was quite surprised to discover that it's a traditional Portuguese snack. The other interesting discovery around this dish is it's tied into the history of tempura, because it was the Portuguese who introduced tempura to Japan, or at least the idea of this super light batter which you dip vegetables into and deep fry, which morphed into tempura. So the batter we're going to make is virtually identical to a tempura batter. We're going to get our beans ready by just topping and tailing them, and then we'll whisk our batter up, deep fry and dig in. Now we're serving these with a prego, which is a Portuguese steak sandwich. We are also doing a tuna version of it, but you could serve them as an entree, a snack, anything you like. So what do we need? We need some plain flour with a good pinch of salt, and we need some cold soda water. Now this dish relies on the bubbles in the soda water, so you don't want to open it until you're ready to make the batter. And just like a tempura batter, once you've made it, you don't want to leave it sitting around for too long. In with the beans, toss, toss, toss into some hot oil. So for this quantity we want about 1/3 cup, maybe a splash more. We want it, we'll let it run over and be a tiny splash more. We want it to be quite runny, but still a coating consistency. A little bit like thickened cream. Not thick cream that you dollop on, but the pouring cream that's just been thickened a little bit. So we're giving it a good whisk to get rid of any lumps. Doesn't matter if there's a lump or two. I want this batter to be so fine, I'm going to add a tiny splash more. You don't have to be too precise. Yep, that's going to coat them, but only just, and that's what I want. Let's get to the stove and deep fry. So we're going to fry in a couple of batches. Let's just see if our oil's hot enough. Yes, we're getting that sizzle around the handle of the wooden spoon, so that's fine. And this is the oil that I used for the cod croquettes. You could use fresh oil if you're not doing the two dishes at the same time. We want to toss it around. Now we'll drain off some of that excess batter into the oil. Get those other guys in there. And we just want to break them up a little bit. Doesn't matter if there's a few clumped together. And they're only going to take a minute or so, and then they'll be out. And out they come. That's literally only about a minute. Now if you had the patience to be more delicate, you could batter them and pop them in one by one, but I quite like them clumped together like that. If you have the patience, you can dip them in one at a time and keep them single rather than clumped together. It's really up to you. So here they are, our little fishes from the garden, and you can see why they're so named. They do look like a little fish. If you can be bothered dipping them in individually, they look very pretty like that, but if you can't, they're just as delicious clumped together like this. Pop them on a plate, sprinkle them with salt, and dig in. Enjoy.